I want you to change the world, and don't think that this is going to happen peacefully or you can do it alone. We need to kill the rich. You get out there, you use your weapons, and you rip Washington apart. You hunt down the billionaires, the bank bosses, the CEOs, the scumbags, and the liars, the governors, the lobbyists, the senators, because they're all the same, and you hang them.
Good morning, everyone. It's April 27th, 2018, America. I'm here at shtfplan.com. The Purge begins. Deutsche Bank fires 400 U.S. bankers. Originally posted by Tyler Durden from Zero Hedge. Alright. As part of its latest disastrous earnings, which saw trading revenues tumble by 17% as new CEO Kirsten Sewing took over, we reported that Deutsche Bank announced a sweeping restructuring plan, abandoning its long-running ambitions to be a top global securities firm, scaling back U.S. rates, sales and trading, reducing the corporate finance business in the U.S. and Asia, and reviewing its global equities business with a view toward cutting it back, the bank said in a statement. The measure will lead to a significant reduction in the 97,130 person workplace this year, Deutsche Bank said. We translated it more simply, massive layoffs. Now, recently, a lot of moves have been made against the dollar, and one of them being Iran dumping the dollar for the euro to buy oil. There's a lot going on against the dollar. Predictably, the German bank wasted no time, and according to Reuters and Bloomberg, the purge began overnight when Deutsche fired 300 U.S.-based investment bankers on Wednesday, with another 100 pink slips expected over the next 24 hours. In total, the biggest German bank plans to cut more than 1,000 jobs, or over 10% of total U.S. jobs in its initial restructuring phase. According to Bloomberg, the U.S. hosts about 10,300 Deutsche Bank employees, or about a tenth of the firm's global workforce. In his earnings call comments, CEO Sewing, however you want to say it, stopped short of disclosing how many of the 97,103 jobs would be let go. While CEO James von Moltke also gave a few clues as to how much of its massive 1.4 trillion euro balance sheet would be shed in the process. Von Moltke estimated restructuring costs for 2018 would rise to 800 million euros, up from an earlier estimate of 500 million euros, according to Bloomberg. They go on to quote somebody, I imagine the sewing guy maybe. These cutbacks will be painful, but they are unfortunately unavoidable if we want to be sustainable, profitable, in the best interest of our bank, our clients, and our investors, Sewing said. As noted earlier, The bank plans to reduce its activities across the board in the U.S., including rates, sales, and trading, and corporate finance areas where the investment bank still believes it can grow globally, include foreign exchange, commercial real estate, and structured equity financing. Garth Ritchie, head of the investment bank, said in a memo to clients obtained by Bloomberg. And this is just the start of the economic news here. Alright. I'm here at Zero Hedge. This one's from Tyler Durden as well. These countries have the highest density of robot workers. The rise of the machines has well and truly started. And data from the International Federation of Robotics reveals that the pace of industrial automation is accelerating across much of the developed world, with 66 installed industrial robots per 10,000 employees globally in 2015. A year later, Statista's Neil McCarthy says, I'm only guessing at these pronouncings here, says that increased to 74. So it went from 66 per 10,000 employees to 74. Europe has a robot density of 99 units per 10,000 workers, and that number is 84 and 63 in the Americas and Asia respectively. China is one of the countries recording the highest growth levels in industrial automation, but nowhere has a robot density like South Korea. South Korea is 631 of these robots per 10,000 employees. Singapore 488, Germany 309. This is per 10,000 employees. Japan 303. Denmark 211. United States 189. Italy 185. Spain 160. Canada 145, and so on. Global average is 74. In 2016, South Korea had 631 installed industrial robots per 10,000 employees. This is mainly due to the continued installation of high-volume robots in the electronics and manufacturing sectors. 90% of Singapore's industrial robots are installed in its electronics industry, and it has comes second with a density of 488 per 10,000 employees. Germany and Japan are renowned for their automotive industries, and they have density levels of just over 300 per 10,000, interestingly, Japan is one of the main players in industrial robotics, accounting for 52% of global supply. A lot of people think China is the future. I think Japan would probably beat China. I mean, there's just more and more and more attacks on our economy. There's more and more attacks on people, our jobs being taken by robots. And look, I'm sure some of these jobs are jobs that no one wants to do. And that's cool. It really is. But at some point, these robots are going to start taking jobs that people do want to do, and unfortunately the robots are going to have the job and not the person. And this is why I told you yesterday that human beings are being driven to being obsolete. So here we are. And I'll have this little infograph on my up so you can check it out. Hope everyone has a good day. Kill the state before the state kills you.